Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday, week 1. I hope you guys are doing well. We're in the middle of the week. Happy hump day. Before I get started with today's lesson, I'm going to go over one question from yesterday's work, and then also over one of your exit ticket questions, the one that's mostly missed. I am going to ask you though, if you haven't checked your homework, the link for the answer key for yesterday's homework is already up. It's right above this video, so hopefully you guys didn't skip over it. Please check your work. It's so important that you check your work, because sadly I'm not there to give you feedback as you're doing it, but this is going to help you keep yourself accountable and making sure that we are precise. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to go over, the simple one, is the exit ticket. So yes, a quadrilateral does have 360 degrees. Okay, many of you got it wrong because you didn't include the degrees part. If you just put 360 degrees, we can be talking about 360 tacos, 360 tamales. Like, what are we talking about? That's why we need to make sure we put the unit. Okay, so if that's the only one you missed on the exit ticket, don't even worry about it. You're fine. I just need you guys to sweat the small stuff. So next time, make sure you guys put degrees. Okay, now the next one that I'm going to go over is number 5, and I'm not going to go over it completely because again, you have the answer key with you, but I'm just going to sort of guide you through it, how I would think about it as if I was doing it. Okay, so number 5, and I'm so sorry, Elva, she was in office hours and I completely skipped over and did the whole math wrong. So I apologize, Elva. Please go ahead and fix it on your paper. So number 5 does not give you a picture at all. So here's number 5 and you have it right in front of you. It doesn't give you a picture. All it does is give you words, but the words are so important, right? The angle of the quadrilateral, right? Quadrilateral, we established, or I don't think we might have established, so I'm going to establish it right now. Quadrilateral has four different angles. And then it gives us the 4 different angles. It's 3x plus 2, x minus 3, 2x plus 1, and then 2 times 2x plus 5. Now, if I keep reading, it does give me 2 different things that I need to find. First, I need to find the value of x. And then secondly, I need to find the measurement of all angles. So the first thing you had to do, so step 1, was find x. That's one of your answers. And then step 2 is you're gonna plug in whatever number you get for x into the angles to find the measurement. Okay, so hopefully again you checked it, or if you did it right, what that means is x should have been x equals 35. So that's part 1 of our answer, for what they're asking us for. And then part 2 is asking us to find the measurement of each angle. So now, as I did on the paper, or as hopefully you did already, you had to plug in 35 to every single angle to get the 4 different angles. And then one way you can check yourself to make sure that the 4 angles are correct is out of them all, and make sure that it equals 360. Okay, so again, that's that. And then I also want to establish right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear this, that I know that we only worked with squares, and that's a quadrilateral. Quad meaning 4 angles, right? Or just 4. Anything that has 4 angles is also considered a quadrilateral. It does not have to be an exact square or a rectangle. Again, remember, the world is not perfect at all. So some of these shapes aren't going to be perfect, but just know that if it has 4 different angles, that means it's a quadrilateral, and the total angle measurement of it is 360. It does not matter how it looks. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit. If you need some time to fix some of these problems, take about 2 to 3 minutes. Pause this video, just take a pause, and go ahead and do that. Alright, kiddos, we're back. First thing I want to do is give a huge shout out to all of you that have been turning in your work, that have been dropping into office hours. It makes a big difference. It also makes like some type of human connection between you and I, and not just this virtual connection. So thank you so much for all of your hard work. I know that it can get tricky, especially in the situation we're in, but you guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for doing all of that. You guys are so resilient. You guys already saw this picture, but I'm gonna go over it super quick. So today we have one super main objective, and that is for you to figure out the angle measurement of a pentagon. So a pentagon looks like this. In case you didn't know what a pentagon is, we're gonna go over it right now. But a pentagon is shape that has 5, remember we said angles yesterday, so 5 different angles, okay? Again, the same way we established with the quadrilateral, it doesn't have to be perfect. So this is the same as this one over here, and the same one as this one. They all have 5 different angles, okay? All right, great. So I'm gonna go over what we are going to do today. Sorry, my sister's not helping me out with the camera today. I have to do this on my own. So this is what we're doing today, right? Your materials for the this 15-minute lesson, probably less, is your pencil and your notebook. Let's bring that back so we can keep everything nice and tight and somewhere. I hope you guys enjoyed my warm-up. I will give you guys the final answer tomorrow, and I will also show you the final product of my sister's room if it's done by tomorrow. Then we have this 15-minute video, and then you have your independent work time. Again, it's only 6 questions. I was talking to a few people that came into my office hours, and they said that that's enough work, and I agree. I think it's enough. And then lastly, your exit ticket today is just to submit your work. So for that one, I want a picture of the different, whether you took 2 pieces of paper to do your work or just 1, including your warm-up. Okay, I want to know what you got for that one. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started with trying to figure out how do we find the angle measurement of a pentagon. So let me see if I can fix this a little bit better. Okay, so yesterday we reviewed that we know that the total angle measurement of a triangle is 180 degrees. Yesterday we also figured out that a square or any quadrilateral total measurement is 360 degrees. Today we're going to try to figure out, okay, how much is the total angle measurement of a pentagon. I'm going to show you a very simple and super mind-blowing way that I hope that you guys are like super mind-blown after of how to figure that out. And it's going to help you with tomorrow's lesson, and then for Friday's mini assessment, super mini. I just want to make sure that you guys know how to find angle measurements of polygons in general. Okay, so again, this is a polygon, this is a polygon, this is also a polygon. They're all polygons. They all have multiple angles. So how do we find it? Yesterday, I hope you guys remember that for a square or any quadrilateral, we split it up into 2 different triangles, and that's the way we were able to find that it was 360. So now in your head, you should be thinking, how can I relate that to a pentagon? So if I have my pentagon here, so again, these are our notes. So I hope that you guys are writing it down. So pentagon means 5 angles. Pen is 5. Pent means 5. And then gon means angles. Okay? So how do we figure this out? So actually I have to draw this a little bit bigger. I hope you guys have all of this. I'm gonna go ahead and erase it and draw this right here. That's as perfect as it's gonna get right now. It's a pentagon. Okay, so the way we figure it out for a pentagon is we need to figure out, okay, how many triangles are in a pentagon, and this is the way you're going to do that. Choose one angle only. I'm gonna go ahead and choose this angle right over here. In order for you to figure out, okay, how many triangles do I have, I already know that some of you are gonna want to do this. Let's see, how do we do it? Right here, and then right here, and then maybe right here, and start saying, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. That's not the way we're going to divide this, okay? So this is wrong. Do not do it this way. The way you measure or figure out how many triangles we have in a pentagon is you're going to choose one vertex. Again, vertex or vertex means angle, okay? So we have 5 vertices, 5 vertices, 5 angles. You're going to choose one only. It does not matter which one out of all these 5, and you're going to make sure that they're all connected to every other vertex. So what that means is, well, I already know that this angle right here is connected to that top angle. I'm not going to draw anything. My next angle is this one with that one. They're not connected, so I'm going to go ahead and connect it there. Great. My next vertex is this one. They're not connected. I'm going to go ahead and connect it right there. Lastly, this vertex, it's already connected. I am not going to touch it. So now if we look at it, how many triangles do we have? 3, miss. Yes, I tried. There is 3. We have 1 right here, 2, and 3. So now we know from our past knowledge, right? We're always going back. Remember, anything challenging always comes from something super basic. A triangle equals 180. So we're doing 180 degrees, 180 degrees, and 180 degrees. So the total angle measurement of a pentagon is 180 plus 180 plus 180, and that gives us, let's see, 16, 540 degrees. Triple check. Yes. Okay, so a pentagon has a total angle measurement of 540 degrees. Isn't that so cool how we just figured that out? Yes. Okay, so again, a pentagon has 540 degrees, right? And that is it. I just wanted to show you guys how to find it, because tomorrow we're gonna figure out how do you find the total angle measurements of a hexagon, septagon, octagon, pentagon, and then later on Thursday we're gonna figure out, okay, what if we have polygon that has 10 sides, 20 sides, 30 sides. We obviously don't want to draw a 20-sided polygon and then cut it. That's going to be a headache. So how do we figure this out? But for today, again, our objective was, if we go back up here, our objective was to figure out the angle measurement of a pentagon, and we did that, and we figured out that it was 540. So guess what we can do? Check that off. All right, and that is it for today. Your independent practice is the same thing as yesterday. Same thing as yesterday, except yesterday was with quadrilaterals. So now today is just with pentagons. So again, we know that this 5-sided figure total angle measurement is 540, meaning my 5 different angles, when I add them up, has to give me 540. If you guys have any questions, my office hour is at 2. I'm not going to change it this time. Please drop in for any questions, and again, don't forget to submit your work. Thank you so much for listening and being amazing at what you do. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Virtual hugs to everybody. Bye.